They love you. It's fantastic. One of the interesting things about the character is the code. The code seems to be such a foundation of the show. Talk a little bit about what that has meant for you as you shape the character and how important you think it is to the appeal of the character.
I think the code initially is a way that we get to know the character. He adheres to its tenets, we get to know what they are, and initially it's a way in, and you know, if Dexter didn't have a code and were killing people indiscriminately, I think all bets would be off in terms of the audience allowing themselves to identify with him. You know, he kills arguably horrible people, and that's a part of why we give him a pass for that. But, or even applaud. And but after a certain point, I think what is interesting is to watch the ways in which Dexter starts to lean against the code or even actively defy it. And so it sort of works as something to establish him, something he defies against, and something that he learns that he needs to return to.
Outstanding. And then, as far as Chip, as far as the character, sometimes we have a character who goes on a hero's journey. This is a character who, his journey was set for him when he was a child and he underwent all these terrible things. Talk about the physics of that.
Yeah, I mean, the classic hero's journey that Joseph Campbell talked about started with a person living in the ordinary world and they're sort of plucked out to this extraordinary thing. Dexter starts from an opposite place. He is born, he has his own birth, not into the human condition, but into this weird thing where he's witnessed his mother's death and it's something with this profound thing that he kind of has to work through. So he starts as this really classic anti-hero, just totally removed from society, and the code certainly makes it possible for us to watch this, but the really touching thing about him is that he keeps trying to claw his way back and establish human connections, even though that was the furthest thing from his starting place.
You'll find love, Rex!
Now we have some more videos to watch. Nurse Jackie made Showtime history when it was nominated for 8 Primetime Emmy Awards, including Outstanding Comedy Series and Lead Actress. Let's take a look at some